Hello everybody, welcome back to the NIBIRU channel. It is October 15th, 2016, and yesterday we had a very serious event with our magnetosphere. However, at this time I'd like to take the opportunity to introduce all of you to a new team member who's going to be coming on board with us on Monday. Her name is Linda. She is an Earth Space Science teacher with more than 25 years of teaching, and she also holds a degree in chemistry. She is one of our NIBIRU channel subscribers and has been watching our channel for a long time now. She sent me a beautiful email and basically she wanted to help, and we are going to add her as a team member because she has a lot of vital input on what we are investigating and researching. So she's going to be lending us a very substantial helping hand. Now, I just want to touch on this event yesterday that occurred with our magnetosphere. And our magnetosphere is our first line of defense when it comes to solar winds and radiation from the sun. Basically, it is our protector here on Earth. Our secondary line of defense would be the magnetosphere. Now, if you look at the black circle around the Earth, that is the magnetosphere. That is our second line of defense from solar winds and radiation. What you're viewing now is instrumentation that shows us what is happening with the magnetosphere. This is very vital to keeping track of what is going on in space around our Earth. Now, this is what it looks like normally. Now, our sun is a very active star, constantly changing on a second-by-second basis, producing large bursts of plasma. And when viewed through the SOHO or LASCO space telescopes, these explosions and emissions are very scary looking. And they produce very intense solar winds. And our magnetosphere is what protects us from the damaging radiation that would reach Earth and literally wipe us out. Now, this solar radiation is the leading cause of skin cancer. We all know about how damaging radiation and skin cancer is. When we have damaging events like we did yesterday with our magnetosphere, this creates a rapid heat up of our atmosphere, which in turn increases ocean temperatures, which lead to hurricanes, typhoons, and these are also very dangerous to all of our coastal areas. Now, this also has the detrimental ability to increase the temperature of the Earth's core and substantially causing volcanic activity and plate shift. When the Earth's core heats up substantially, this creates internal heat, which then causes very severe earthquakes. And we all know how damaging earthquakes can be. Now, during one of these solar wind events, our shield of protection starts to collapse around the Earth. Therefore, it is not lending the protection that we need. Now, during a magnetosphere collapse, the solar winds will actually reverse and go back towards the Earth, once again placing all of us in a very, very dangerous situation. During this solar wind reversal, these solar winds will move from the left to the right, therefore penetrating our atmosphere, breaking our atmosphere down by punching holes in it, and affecting the Earth. Now, once the magnetosphere recovers, the solar winds will change and they will move from the right to the left, as seen in the photograph on your screen. If you take a look at the red arc that is in front of the Earth, that is our shield. That is absolutely our first line of defense from the radiation and the solar winds produced by our sun. Now, yesterday, one of our team members that actually monitors the magnetosphere on computer just happened to be watching at the time of this event and recorded it so we can present it to you today. This was a very scary event because the power that was coming from the left to the right literally collapsed our magnetosphere very quickly. The small black lines that you see on the screen, that depicts the magnetosphere stretching out far behind the Earth. And as you can see, the large blue ball in the back left side of the screen was the anomaly that caused the magnetosphere to collapse. Now, there are several things that can cause this type of event. As we were looking into this yesterday, we sought professional advice on what would cause this type of event. What does this have to do with NIBIRU, Planet X? Well, there are several things that would cause an event like this. A very large plasma burst that would reach the Earth, but it was behind the Earth. This did not come from the sun. Can another planet nearby cause this type of collapse of our magnetosphere? And the answer to that is absolutely 100% yes. And that's why we're bringing you this information today. Now, our magnetosphere repaired itself and the event was over, but we continued to monitor the situation all day. The fact that a very highly magnetized planet that would produce such magnetism can exert a lot of pressure, magnetic pressure, on our magnetosphere from tens of millions of miles away. So we checked to see what planets in our solar system were nearby, and there were none. So the alarms went off, and we decided to start working on this story, because if in fact NIBIRU was getting close to us, the first alarm that would go off would be a collapse of our magnetosphere. So with that said, I'd like to thank all of our NIBIRU watchers. You guys do a fantastic job. Would also like to thank you for your loyal subscribership. You can continue to email your photographs and your video to NIBIRUPlanetX2016@gmail.com. And don't forget to share our videos with your friends and family members on Facebook. And subscribe to the NIBIRU channel for all of our current updates. And like I always say, keep an eye in the sky. Hello everybody, welcome back to the NIBIRU channel. It is October 15th, 2016, and yesterday we had a very serious event with our magnetosphere. However, at this time I'd like to take the opportunity to introduce all of you to a new team member who's going to be coming on board with us on Monday. Her name is Linda. She is an Earth Space Science teacher with more than 25 years of teaching, and she also holds a degree in chemistry. She is one of our NIBIRU channel subscribers and has been watching our channel for a long time now. She sent me a beautiful email, and basically she wanted to help, and we are going to add her as a team member because she has a lot of vital input on what we are investigating and researching. So she's going to be lending us a very substantial helping hand. Now, I just want to touch on this event